What is going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how much I made during a 30-hour work week working for apps like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Walmart Spark. Alright, so it is Saturday. We got our first order. It's a little far. This order was just one smoothie, which is kind of weird since it's over $16, but we'll take it. I took a quick $6.99 for 3 Mile from Chick-fil-A, and then a minute later I got sent this one. Not gonna lie, I was kind of tempted, a $32 for 19 Mile retail triple, but from two different stores, one of them being an alcohol pickup, that would definitely take over an hour. Alright, so we made around $23 in our first hour. We got our next order right here, $8 for 3 miles. Not bad, but I want to get some big orders today. Hopefully we start getting some. My plan in order to do so is to make my way north to the Scottsdale area, which is the rich part of Phoenix. I took this double order from the Tempe Marketplace, one from Panera Bread and one from Mad Greens. I don't know, some vegetable restaurant or something. Secured the bag and went on our way. Usually I wait till the dinner shift to do so, but we're just gonna do it now. $13.47 is not bad for a half an hour, but we're still under $25 an hour and entering the slow period. Alright, so unfortunately, it has been a very unsuccessful lunch shift. 1 o'clock now, and things are not going well. I took a $5 order. I need a big dinner shift to make up for today, because so far, we're not looking to make some good money. So now I have to pick up the pace. I'm sprinting into the store with this $6 for 1 mile that is on the way, followed shortly after by a $14 for 7 mile Walmart curbside pickup, combining for a short burst of $20 in 35 minutes. Alright, so I got these next two orders, $15 for 9 and $8 for 2, and I ended up choosing the Uber Eats order. Although that $15 payout was tempting, this one let me stay in my zone, and it's not too bad. And it is still the slow hour, so I took a $6 for 2 from Starbucks, and now Uber Eats is telling me about my battery. Why? This guy's got a fountain in his front yard. These Scottsdale houses are nice. There's a long wait in between until I got my next one, but it was a great one. $10 for 3 from Jersey Mike's. I was hoping for an extra tip, but unfortunately, there wasn't any. Finally starting to get some good orders. We got a $10 for 3 DoorDash right now. It is right before the dinner shift. It's Saturday, so I have some high expectations. It came with an extra tip, and we got it done in 21 minutes. Our next order brings us right back to the same restaurant. However, no extra tip on this one. We've been waiting for almost 20 minutes for an order. I finally got one, $10 for 1 mile. But unfortunately, this Shake Shack is gonna be extremely hard to find parking at. So this is what we're dealing with right here. We got the Shake Shack over here, and we gotta find parking in this busy parking lot. I got very lucky with the parking. Someone was pulling out and we were able to snatch it. Now let's go pick up the order. Currently, we're at $115.63 in 5.5 hours, so our hourly rate is only $21 an hour. But we're entering the dinner rush, so it's our opportunity to increase that. Let's go! We had to wait a while to get this one, but $16 for 5 miles, that is a banger. And as I was driving to the store, I got a free $6 add-on, only 0.2 miles away, and both orders came with an extra tip, a fire $24.25 in just 38 minutes. And then a quick $8.50 for 1.5 miles. The start to this dinner rush has been going well so far, but then things get a little unusual. Dang, guys, I was excited for this one. I was about to hit 3 Let's Go's in a row, $39, but as you guys could see, it is canceled. It is not open. So we wasted a lot of time getting over here. At least my next order was right where I was at, so I could just get out of my car and grab it. As I was walking back to my car with my order, I get this one from the restaurant right next door. This is going in the same direction, so I took it. This double was from another store along the way as well. The one I was at right now wasn't ready, so I couldn't keep my DoorDash order waiting, and I made the risky decision of unassigning the first Uber pickup and keeping the second one to stack alongside my DoorDash, not knowing the payout or if it was the close drop-off or the far one. The second pickup was from a Chinese restaurant, and luckily, it was to the close drop-off, so everything worked out fine. So I got both of the orders picked up. I'm gonna drop off the DoorDash order first because I picked it up first, even though the Uber Eats order is closer by only about 0.3 miles. Is an apartment complex up over there somewhere. So let's go knock out this DoorDash, head over to the Uber Eats order, and then see what we get next. Let's go! We just got a massive Uber Eats order from Chick-fil-A. At first glance, it was just a decent order, but look how many items this is. This bag is massive. I'm smelling that there's an extra tip. To make it even better, it's just to a regular house, so it should be an easy drop-off. The total tip on this one was $15.29, bringing it up to $18.30 in 21 minutes. $10 for 3 miles from a pizza restaurant downtown. Any order over $10 from a decent restaurant is your best chance of an extra tip. This one ended up to be $14.86 in 18 minutes, our second banger in a row. Another huge fast food order. This one is from McDonald's. Bro got over 100 chicken nuggets. I know he's not eating that by himself. We get a $23 for 7 miles Shake Shack from the same area with difficult parking, and the second pickup was nearby. The Uber Eats GPS led me to believe that it was easier to just leave my car parked and cross the street to pick it up, so that's what I did. But it led me wrong. I had to use Apple Maps to find the actual location of the restaurant, and it was way farther than I thought, like a 4-minute walk, and to add insult to the wound, there's parking right over here. Alright guys, so I've been sitting in this college area for about 15 minutes and I haven't gotten any good orders. They've all been pretty terrible. So I think I'm going to call it a day for today. We have about a 20-minute drive home, so we'll account that into our hourly rate as well. Now let's go over the breakdown for day number 1. A successful dinner shift was enough to raise our hourly rate to $25 an hour, working 10 hours and raking in a cool $250 for Saturday. So it is Sunday, we just started our shift, and the only goal for today is to do better than yesterday. I already got my first order from 7-Eleven. Hopefully we can knock it out in less than 15 minutes. So we got the order picked up, including this drink. No offense, what is that? We got our next order, which is to Burger King. I think this one is inside of this Walmart, which kind of sucks, but pretty good dollar per mile. Let's get it knocked out. It's the middle of the lunch shift. I get 3 quick medium pay orders in a row. $7.50 for 2 from First Watch, $7 for 3 from McDonald's, and then $6 for 3 from Firehouse Subs. So we finished up all those fast food orders, and we finally got a Walmart Spark, $17. It says 1 mile, but it was about 3 miles to get here. Still, not a bad one. This was exactly what I needed to boost our stats a little bit. Only 6 items, and it took 33 minutes from start to finish. We just cut a monster $60+ Walmart order, 70 items. That is what I call a shopping order. This one's gonna take a while. This order has a quantity of 160, which means I may have to use 2 carts. Let's see what bro got. He got the toothbrush, some Arizona green tea, some graham crackers, some extreme butter popcorn. Yeah, he's gonna need his toothbrush after that one. We're not even halfway done, and we're already playing Tetris with the cart. An hour into the shop, we're almost done, and the final product has this cart looking like a Lego brick. It took us an hour and a half to shop, but we still have to bag it and drop it off. I bagged it outside because there just wasn't enough space in the self-checkout area. Even though it took a while, it seemed to be the more efficient option. Alright, luckily, it looks like we're dropping off to a house, so that is very good, because if this was an apartment, that would be very not good. And that's something you rarely see. An extra tip on Walmart Spark, bringing the total for this shopping order to $69.86. And Walmart Spark strikes again with an $18.50 for 4-mile curbside pickup. I was surprised to see this nice 1 drop-off order, especially since Spark has really been pushing those 4, 5, 6, or even more drop-off orders recently that are not even doable at all. But this one was definitely worth it. Let's go. We got a $5 cash tip on that one. Easy drop-off, and a Jack in the Box order is next. We're rolling today. While I was picking up the orders through the drive-thru, I ended up grabbing a bite for myself from Jack in the Box. I got the sourdough patty melt combo. It was okay, but the fries were cold, and the barbecue sauce was not at all tasty. So I took this order next, another Walmart Spark order. It's about 10 minutes away, so that's not really ideal, but it is dropping me off in a better location. Unfortunately, I was wrong about this one because for some reason, when I dropped the order off, I wasn't getting any good orders in the Gilbert zone, even though it's a decent area, and I had to drive all the way back to another Walmart in Mesa to do another Spark order. This one was only 3 items, and the main one being this luggage bag set. I dropped it off to a house that had a huge family party or something in the front porch, so that was kind of awkward. They just told me to leave it here, so that's what I did. So this last hour and a half has not really gone the way I hoped, and I'm not in the area that I wanted to be for the dinner shift, but that's okay. We got a decent order right here from Buffalo Wild Wings Go, which I've never seen one of these before. Usually Buffalo Wild Wings means Buffalo Wild Wings stop. You gotta wait like 20 minutes for your wings, but hopefully the order is ready. Let's go see. This looks suspiciously like they bought it from an old Wingstop store. I think Buffalo Wild Wings Go is an operation to put them out of business. This order was 30 wings and large fries and more. It came in with an extra tip, $14.17. That's cash money. Guys, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more. Smash that like button if you're a fellow hustler out there making that cash. This next order isn't amazing dollar per mile, but because it's only gonna take 24 minutes, it definitely should be worth it. All right, so unfortunately that last order took forever to find the drop off. It's a confusing apartment. The pin wasn't working on Uber Eats. That order took 32 minutes to complete instead of 24, so not as good as I hoped. But we got our next one, another solid one. I probably won't go for too much longer today, but we'll see what happens. And bam, a quick $16.16, $1 a minute. So I got my last order of the day, $15 for 15 miles, only $1 per mile, but the reason why I took it is because it was bringing me back home. And then I got this an add-on $13 from DoorDash going to the same area. So that is around $28, a great order to end the day off on. They're both from this ghost kitchen, so it's the same pickup as well. And to make it even better, an extra tip on the Uber Eats order, and in total, this double order ended up being $36.15 in under an hour to end the shift. I made more today in a shorter amount of time than yesterday. A great day, $266 in 8.5 hours for a red hot $31 an hour. We're doing a quick 3-hour dinner shift, starting off the day sniping one from my house, $23 for 13 miles from Faux Lotus. It was an easy drive and only took us 40 minutes to knock out. Alright, as you guys can see, it's darker now. That's because Firehouse Subs took like 20 minutes to make this order. I'm not very happy about having to wait that long for an $8 order, but it is what it is, I guess. Usually they're pretty fast. Hopefully we get something good next. I was out of my regular zone at this point, and I was driving towards a nearby hotspot, but this $6 for 2.8 mile seemed like a good one to do in the meantime from Gino's Giant Slice, and they were not kidding about this giant slice. This pizza was so massive, it almost didn't fit in their front door. I ended up driving to the nearby hotspot like I planned and got a decent fast food double order from Smashburger and Portillo's, both chains I haven't tried since I've arrived here in Arizona. So 2 hours in and we are over $25 an hour. We got our next one right here, which we could get knocked out quick as well.
My grandma can kick better than that.
I wouldn't be talking too much smack, Dashy. Your eyeballs are bigger than your feet. $11.07 from a crepe store. I decided for it to be my last order of the day to wrap up this quick dinner shift, and in total we made $76.52 for an hourly rate of $25.50 an hour. Working less and only during the peak hours is key to success here on the weekdays. My plan for Tuesday was to hit another dinner shift, and I was able to grab this one, a rare $38 catering order from the Para app. This is only the second time I was able to get an order decent enough to do on here. The biggest problem on this app is that they show you orders that are like 30, 40 miles away, but this pickup was only 5 minutes away, so it's not only doable, it's a banger. I accepted it in the morning, and there was still 6 hours until I had to be there, so obviously that's when I decided to start my shift. Hopefully it's not going to take a long time. Let's go in there with our catering bag and see what happens. I picked up the order. I thought one catering bag would have been enough, but this order is massive, so next time I'll have to bring more. The drop off was just some business building, and look at that nice catering setup. We got the utensils, we got appetizers, we got ranch or blue cheese or whatever that is at the end right there. And then we had to take a picture of the setup. It says that I'll get next day pay, so I'll let you guys know if I actually get paid. That order took us only half an hour to complete from start to finish, so no matter what we do today, we're gonna have a decent hourly rate. I got this quick $7 for 3 mile Del Taco order that had 15 tacos, and we are already at $45.18 coming up on our first hour. This one is $11 for 8 miles, not the best, but I took it and checked how many items it was to see if there's a chance and an extra tip, and we're keeping this one 15 items, a massive order of burritos and tacos totaling $20.71 in 27 minutes. That is how you cherry pick. We're taking all the good orders today. Another banger, and it looks like today's gonna be one of those days. Let's go! Our next one is a quick one from McDonald's, too easy to pass up. Another good one, $11.75 for 4 miles from DoorDash. We're looking for our next order. This one was pretty tempting, $13, but it's bringing me out of my zone. It could have been a quick one, but I needed an order going west to get back home. I didn't get one for like 10 minutes, so I decided just to drive back and call it a day. And in total, it was an insane Tuesday, $124.99 in just 3 hours and 45 minutes for an hourly rate of $33.33. A fire day. I didn't work Wednesday and Thursday, so let's see how much we made on my last shift of the week, Friday. We got a great order to start off the day, $12 for 3 miles, but unfortunately, it came with a major problem. That store was insanely backed up. There's like 10 dashers waiting for the order, so I unassigned it. And our next order is a decent one from Chili's, but we wasted 7 minutes to start off the shift. Our next one is $7 for one. Great order, unless they take forever making this pizza. Let's go! That order had an extra tip, bringing it up to $16, meaning it was $16 for 1 mile. $4 for 0.7 miles. Let's see if I can get this order done in 3 minutes. I picked up the order from Thai Chili, and after I confirmed the pickup, it said the order was literally next door. This was about to be the shortest DoorDash delivery in history. So I just got burned taking that $4 order. This is why you never take this. I called the customer, and of course the address is wrong. He told me he's at a Wendy's across from the GameStop, and then I asked him to tell me his exact address, and he said, hold on, let me call you back real quick, and hung up. I'm sitting here waiting for this guy to call me back. He could be a Wendy's 10 miles away. He finally called me back and told me the address of the Wendy's, and it was only 6 minutes away, so I just bit the bullet and delivered it. It was just some kid working the Wendy's drive-thru. What was supposed to be a 3-minute order took 13 minutes. And that's why you don't take orders less than $5. After I knocked out the smoothie order, I went home, and after taking a shower and eating food, I decided it wouldn't hurt to go back out for a couple hours more, since it was Friday. So at 10:17 p.m., I hopped back on that dash and headed toward Chick-fil-A to knock out this $7 order. The Chick-fil-A lobby is closed and the drive-thru line is insane, so I'm gonna have to unassign this one and not get paid. The rest of the night wasn't anything crazy, the best one being this $11 for 4 from Whataburger. Then I got a $10 for 6.9 miles from Taco Bell, a $9 for 6 mile Pizza Hut. And did you know that you could ask Pizza Hut for a pizza bag if you don't have one? I lost mine during the move to Phoenix, so I was able to pick one up and get myself in the pizza program again. The last one of the day was this $7 for 2.9 miles, bringing me back to the Whataburger. And that just about does it. Let's see how much I made this Friday, and then let's go over how much I made in total for the week. An underwhelming Friday, only $98 in 4.5 hours for an hourly of $21 an hour. Now for the weekly totals. I made $817.41 in 29 hours and 45 minutes for a combined hourly rate of $27.47, only driving a total of 378 miles. Much better than my last work week video where I made $24 an hour. I'm getting a lot better at this Phoenix area.